Guys, welcome back to another edition of Sal Cosentino's um, training session, how to become a professional IT uh, with myself in production by INC squared. I'm your systems architect and trainer, future MCT trainer. For you here. Okay, so this is VMware uh, ESXI, right? We're going to be installing that as well. We'll be installing that together as a hypervisor. We've already spoke about the two hypervisors and what the two hypervisors are and the differences between them. Right. So in this instance, we're going to be using a hypervisor 2. And again, my name here is Systems Architect and Future CT Trader. Wow. Valentino. Okay, so thanks for taking this for watching this video. If you clicked on it, I appreciate it. Just make that right there. Okay, so there you go. All right, so I want to thank you for joining today's class. I'm going to start off by taking out a diagram here, and actually, before we do that, I just want to explain the course introduction here with VMware. There's a course, if you guys are willing to take it or you're wanting to take the exam. It's the vSphere 7.0, install, configure, and manage. Yes, we are on version 8, but courses are still available for 7. A lot of companies are still using version 6 to 7, in environments, right? So take advantage of this and learn the different thing about it. So as a vSphere administrator, you're required knowledge of vSphere components and resources and how they work together in your environment. So you also require practical skills in installing and deploying and managing these components and resources. So if you have these environments in your company, again, our ESIs, our hypervisors, by developing your knowledge and skills, you can definitely build. And today we are going to build and run a highly scalable virtual infrastructure with me today. So if you guys are thinking about taking courses, right, the certifications, these are the different overviews for the VCP administration in terms of technology tracking and how you want to go ahead and move up in here. There's different levels, so start off at the bottom and kind of work your way up. If you've already done your VCA, again, perfect, great. You can now more than welcome to move on to your VCP and how to administer these devices, right? So there's a high demand, especially in these kind of courses. So being able to learn, and these are the digital emblems. So again, there's a lot that you want to learn in terms of how to set it up and whatnot. I'll show you guys how to do that quickly. In my environment, we're just going to use 2 VMs. I'm just going to do it quickly, but in a real scenario where I want to train, I offer courses on this stuff too. I use 4 to 5 machines in this course. So we're going to be architecting a 2 VM machine and connecting it to my ESXi hypervisor. I've done this many times. So if I'm drawing it out here, and actually, you know what? Let me take this picture here. Let me take this picture a little bit bigger here, and let me put that in paint. So if I'm drawing it out, right? Let's zoom out here. I'm gonna try to use this. So if I'm drawing it out, right? I typically want to use these 2 environments, right? So I want to be able to use these 2 environments. Right? And again, I'm going to just give me a second. I fill that. I'm going to make this a little bit thicker. Use my green, and I'm going to give it a little thicker weight here. So again, right, as you can see, I'm going to be using these 2 machines. I have my DC already created. and I have my ESXi machines here. So again, I'll be using these machines. I've already installed it. If you haven't installed it, choose a Windows server of your choice, right? And make sure you have your physical disks and your network physical NIC cards when you're designing these, right? So if you have a 16 gigabit laptop, again, I've showed you here in red on how to do it. When we're installing our vCenter here, we're not going to be installing this today, but when we do install it, when we're designing our machines, again, note that we still eliminate space ops again, right? So when we're doing that, we're designing. You know, a second as I grab my design here for my virtual machines, right? So when I design these this diagram here, you have to remember something. I'm going to cancel out of here. I'm going to go to my uh, machine here, and I want to take this laptop here, right? And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to add to my drawing, in my drawing here.